Hey, today we're going to make some ribs using the sous vide method. This is perfect if you want to have some ribs, say on Saturday, and you just don't have 5 or 6 hours to dedicate to it. Now, using this sous vide method, the actual cook time sous vide is going to be 12 hours, but you can let it cook overnight while you're sleeping. You're only going to need about 30 to 40 minutes on the grill. I've got a slab of baby back ribs here. And we're going to get the membrane off the back. That way we'll be sure to get the rub in both sides of the meat. Sorry if you're getting an elbow shot. Okay. Now, you can trim your ribs up if you want. There's a little flap here. I'm not too worried about it. Now, I'm just going to use the Tennessee Whiskey BBQ Seasoning today. We're just going to cut, actually it'd be smarter if we cut these ribs in half because they're not going to fit in our container in one slab. Okay, so let me just get both sides of these guys all seasoned up, and then I'll show you what we're going to do as we vacuum seal them and get them ready for this Anova cooker. We've got our bag here. We're going to vacuum seal these ribs in. Okay, and as always, I've made it just a little bit too big. And what I've got here is some liquid smoke. And what we're going to do is put about 5 or 6 drops of liquid smoke. Don't worry if it goes on both sides. As it cooks, it'll take care of itself. Okay. Okay, we got this first one done. Okay, we got the second half of those ribs. And again, just going to put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drops of the liquid smoke in. And now we'll get this one all sealed up. So we've got both of our bags of ribs here sealed up. And they're ready to go in the water bath to cook sous vide. All right, our water's reached 165, and we're going to cook these ribs for 12 hours. I've just got a couple of clips here. We're going to clip each bag of these ribs to the side so it'll keep them out of the intake of this Anova. Now the other thing I'm going to do is place this foil over it. It'll just help to prevent evaporation. Seeing as how we're going to be cooking for 12 hours. All right, it's been 12 hours. You can see that the water level hasn't hardly dropped at all in 12 hours. So probably didn't even need to cover it. Okay, I'm just going to take these ribs out and let them cool down enough just so I can start handling them. And then I'll show you how we're going to finish them. All right, these ribs have cooled off. Just going to get them out of the bag. Boy, they're tender. Okay. Let me get this other rack out, other half a rack out. Okay, now these ribs are cooked. I mean, you could eat them right now, right? But I want to get a little nice char on top, put some sauce on them. Now you could finish these in the oven if you want to do them in the oven. Just set your oven for 300 degrees. And then you can put these guys in there for about 10 minutes. And then after 10 minutes, you can start applying your sauce. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, just so you know, is we're going to put these in the grill. I've got the grill heated up to about 300 degrees. I'm going to put them top side down so we can get a little crust on them. And then I'm going to put on this Blues Hog, I hope you can see that, this Blues Hog Tennessee Red barbecue sauce. Alright, I did put a little piece of persimmon wood in here. I had some sitting here by the grill. Alright, it's been about 15 minutes. I did turn the temperature up to 350. Seemed like it was taking forever, and the whole purpose of doing it this way is so you don't have to babysit the grill for 5 hours. So now I'm just going to paint on this Blues Hog Tennessee Red barbecue sauce. And it looks like I better get this other rack off of where it's flamed up. We can do that. And I'm going to let this go about 10 minutes, and then we'll check on it. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes, 35 minutes. These ribs are looking, oh, look at that, look at that. I'm going to be careful, I'm going to tear them up. Color on these ribs looks great. Now, let's give it a try. You can see that it's fall out. It's hot, and it's just fall off the bone. Look at that. Let me cut another one here for you so you can see it. It's got a beautiful color from that Blues Hog Tennessee Red. I mean, these are. If there's any question about fall off the bone, these are them. Okay. Now there's what the ribs look like. I mean, you're not going to have a smoke ring because we didn't smoke them. But let's look at the juice. Look how juicy they are. Can you see that? Wow. All right. Well, they're hot. I guess I should have let them cool down a little bit more. They got a nice bark on the outside. Let's give them a try. Oh, wow. Okay, so first of all, adding the liquid smoke in the bag with these, they've definitely got a smoky flavor. I don't think they got all that smoke from 30 minutes on the grill with that wood. They're just as juicy as ribs get. I mean, they're not dry at all. And I gotta tell you, that Blues Hog Tennessee Red sauce is my first time eating it. It's awesome. Look, there you can see, look. These are just fall off the bone. That sous vide really does a job. So if you don't have 5 hours to babysit ribs, 5 or 6 hours some afternoon, you can always slip them in that sous vide water bath, cook them overnight, and then spend 30 minutes the next day finishing them off. If you're not a subscriber already, I hope you hit that little armadillo pepper logo. That'll get you subscribed. Got any questions, comments? Leave them below.